All the Jetsons episodes, yeah. No, between the
Sorry
distinction
about
between
that.
Robotech and Macross, that's so funny. Yeah, there are people that get pretty, yeah. No, I love Macross. I mean, Macross was definitely better. And, you know, the funny thing is, okay, so I had an uncle who was in the military. Was a doctor. Guy was a total jerk. But anyway, he was in Japan, and he, one year for Christmas, he brought back, he got me a kite. And, of course, this is before Robotech hit the States. This is probably like 1980. And Robotech hit the United States, I think, like 85, 84. And so, but Macross was being aired in Japan in like 81 or 82. And it had been, I think it had been a cartoon. I don't know. I think it just went as cartoon. But he gave me a Macross kite. And I didn't know what it was, but it had, you know.
What a jerk.
No, it was cool. It had
Man.
yeah, it had, and he gave me a toy, and it was a toy version of the SDF-1 also. And so I had this really cool kite with a Veritech fighter on it, and then like a toy of the Veritech fighter.
Somebody wasn't.
And so that was pretty cool. I was like, wow, that's really cool. And of course, they're all broken now. I have them right here in my drawer, though. Actually, I have the SDF-1 in my drawer here at my house, like right behind me. And I also have some of my early. I had like a little fat, like chubby version of the Veritech fighter.
eBay.
But what's funny is, okay, so then Robotech, or I'm sorry, Transformers, Robotech kind of didn't do well. And so Bandai sold the rights for the Robotech toy to this Transformers. So if you guys are familiar with Jetfire,
Yeah, I had him.
in the cartoon, he was a transport plane. Do you remember that? Like he'd carry people and he was really big.
Yeah.
But the toy is a Veritech fighter from Robotech.
Right, I know.
Yeah, so it's like, what? And so that's because Hasbro made a deal with Bandai, and they bought out their Robotech toys, and it's Rick Hunter's Veritech. It even has like the Robotech symbols and stuff on it. It's crazy. You can actually buy those now. Okay, so you can get those Transformers. They made a whole series of them in Japan with all of the different color schemes. So you can get like you can get Maximilian's color scheme, the blue one. You can get Ben's color scheme, the brown one, like the Mark I, and you can get Rick's, you can get Roy Foker's. So they have all the different colors that available, and they're really expensive now. Like if you get the vintage ones, they're like anywhere they can go up to $500 or $600 a piece. So if they have the boxes and everything. Transformers Armada. Yeah, I had a lot of original Transformers too.
I wish I could go back in time and tell my dad, buy 2 of everything.
Buy 2 of everything and don't let me play with one of them.
One to play with and one to store.
Yeah, I know. Cartoon that came on at 5 or 6 p.m. Oh, I don't know.
I just remember Jason the Wheeled Warriors as being one of the earliest cartoons.
Oh, Jace. That's right. Yep, I remember those.
Great theme song. Cool cars.
Yep. Yeah,
That
they
was
would.
awesome.
And was that Mask? Oh no, Jace was the. Yeah. Okay. And then
He was in the ship that went through space, but it looked like a boat, and it would
Okay.
land on planets, and
Okay.
it was like a giant. I'll say a giant tree that was after him, and it would grow cars with saws and stuff on it. It was awesome.
That's right. I had some of those toys. Yep, I remember those.
Yeah.
That's right. Hey, what's up, Redneck? Why, are you that needy that you need me to notice that you're on? I will notice you. We're in the middle of a sentence here. I know you're not that needy. You crack me up. Anyway, yep. Like I mean, when I was a kid, man. I mean, I was there, of course, for the first. I know it was a joke. I was there for the first round of Transformers. So I mean, we had like the original Optimus Prime, the original Blue Streak or whatever his name. Yeah, was it Blue Streak? Starscream.
Jazz? Oh, Starscream. Yeah.
Yeah, Jazz, Doc. I remember the ambulance. It was a Toyota minivan.
Ironhide.
Yep. Bumblebee.
Bumblebee.
Yep. Oh, those were so awesome. Oh, I had the only ones I could ever afford as a kid was like Bumblebee. And what was the yellow one? Buzzsaw?
Could have been. But the one thing I remembered, the
Feared
one thing
Fox.
I really loved was when you transformed Optimus Prime, he transformed just like the cartoon.
Yes, yeah, he did. Yep. Oh, the trains. Yeah, that was all like later stuff, man. I remember when they came out with the Constructicons, or was it Destructicons? Is that what they called them?
Destructicons, yeah.
And then they had the Insecticons. Remember all those?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. But that was where that's probably where I kind of fell in love with the Datsun, because they had like the 280Z model, and they had the I can't remember what he had. He had like 3 different paint schemes. I can't remember what his name was, but he had the two-tone paint scheme. And Uncle somebody changed their name to Uncle Carlos.
Oh no! Hey, Uncle Carlos.
Hey, Uncle
We're
Carlos.
working, we promise.
It's going really well, man. Thank you for all the equipment. We're gonna make some big money for you.
Yeah, we're working.
Captain
We're not
Planet.
slacking.
Captain Caveman. Captain Caveman. We're stacking the taters. Well, sugar beets. How are we doing? I'd say we're probably 20% done. This has only taken 45 minutes. But we've had a lot of fun, man. We definitely have had fun getting there. Gonna take pollution down to 0. Smart car transformer. I can't believe they made one. Boo.
I think he was killed on the production line.
Killed on the production line. You know where I was watching Top Gear the other night, and they were testing out electric cars. And the whole point is it's pretty worthless because the batteries die. You're going to spend thousands and thousands of dollars in the batteries, which are terrible for the environment. Yeah. And it's like, and then you got to still pay for the electricity, and it takes 12 hours to. He's like, the technology's just not there. Batteries suck. Think of anything that you use that have batteries in them. It's always a pain in the butt.
Well, the other thing too, the energy it takes to make a battery.
Right, and the energy it takes to charge it. You're still burning something to get the battery. So. What they were saying is where they think the future is, and I think they're right about this, is hydrogen.
Yep.
I think hydrogen is where it's going to be.
If they can just keep us from exploding when the air hits the hydrogen, will be all right.
But I mean, all you need is water.
Yep.
It basically runs on water vapor, and it makes So I think that's where the future of automobiles are going to be in the next 20 or 30 years, or when we start running out of gas. The electric cars are a nice idea, but they're worthless as far as they're just worthless. They don't do anything good. They're damaged, and they are terrible for the environment. So, yep, that's where it's going to go. Gator, electric diesel. Well, all trains are diesel electric, so you can't hate them that much because the trains run on a generator. The generator generates electricity, and then they convert that to power. So. You said electric trucks. That's so funny, Iraq. It just depends on where you live, huh? Coal.
The one thing I'm not sure on the hydrogen is how much power you could produce with hydrogen fuel.
A lot. Enough. Yep, half electric, half that would work too. Half water, half electric. Yep, like a hydrogen hybrid. My friend actually has a hydrogen. He did some. He's like one of those like engineering genius guys. His job in life is to test fuel sprayers for aircraft. It's a very, very meticulous job. He has to like make sure that they are in spec and safe to use in aircraft. Every fuel nozzle that goes into an aircraft has to be tested for like hundreds of hours, and that's his job. He makes sure that all the stats are working right. Well, anyway, this guy's he's one of those guys that reads popular science, one of those like very handy people, I would say. And he actually has a hydrogen unit in his car, and it produces about, I think, like 20 or 30% of the horsepower that his car makes. So he's actually converting his car partially to hydrogen. It still uses the gas part too, but it saves him a lot of gas money. He gets like 70 or 80 miles to the gallon, and he's driving a Jetta. So it's pretty cool.
That's Volkswagen, right?
Yep.
But that's not really useful because Volkswagen lies.
No.
How their
He's doing
cars
his own
do.
fuel economy. He's not using the Volkswagen stats. There he goes. Black Phoenix must be one of the readers too. He said, "Just say we are nerds." Oh, that stinks. Yeah, it's picking up slowly. Our economy's been pretty good here in Ohio. Yeah, I know. Well, because nerds is derogatory. We know you meant well. But yeah, stuff like that gets modded, unfortunately. So, Uncle Carlos. You better look out for the favors that Uncle Carlos gives. Can you go for about 15 more minutes, Mr. Micah?
Yeah.
Okay, good, because that'll take us to 2 hours. They'll give me 3 or 4 episodes. So we're in the middle of our harvest here. For those of you that are coming in late, I guess it's been pretty cut and dry. It is taking a long time. We almost could use 2 of these harvesters, though. Micah's working on the other harvest, so yeah, it's a term of endearment. I'm definitely a nerd. I raise my hand to that one proudly.
It doesn't quite mean what it used to.
No, it doesn't. Well, it was bad when I was a teen.
It means it's the same thing,
right.
But it's not.
But nerds started making money.
Yeah.
They realized that us video game lovers, we can be nerds.
Once
but
all the jocks figured out that girls actually like money more than muscles.
That's right.
It was over.
They like it until they're about in their 20s, and then they divorce them and
I'd rather have some money.
marry somebody that would actually take care of them, right?
Yeah.
Let's see here. I cannot find my cruise control button. There it is. Feared fox. Oh, I missed a row. Crap. I'm a nerd and I'm proud. I am totally a nerd. Do 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 do. I'm harvesting sugar beets. Yeah. Oh my gosh. We're bit off more than we could chew. I think next time we need to make this a wheat field and do the other ones. I don't know. Though, we'll make a lot of money. That's the whole point. So it's okay. It's okay if it takes a long time because I don't know how hard the test. I think the test is harder than when I took it, the A+ test. It was pretty,
What we ought to do is sell all this stuff and then run conveyors from the sugar beet field all the way to the sell point. And when it hits blue, just start sending them. Don't stop for like.
No, I want to use the Neraro. I want to try it, the mouse.
Okay.
Come on, we'll have fun. This is how they really do it. Feared Fox said, women don't care how fat you are as long as your wallet's fatter. And sometimes they love you even when your wallet's not fat. I'll tell you that much. Sometimes they just love you for who you are. That's the best kind. Leave some beats for the poor folk on the map. That's right.
There's no one poorer than us.
Yeah, my wallet's pretty tight right now.
I'd say Uncle Carlos owns everything.
Gosh, I hope this drone thing works out for the agricultural drone stuff. Now, it might mean that I don't get to stream as much because I might be super busy. But we'll have to see. But I'm hoping that it works out because that could really be a good thing for my family to be able to get out of debt and get myself back on track here. The potential's there to make a lot of money doing it. So I'm just going to continue this down here. Yeah. 4-day weekend in Nashville. Yeah, that'll thin things out a little bit. I hear you on that. I love Nashville. It's such a pretty town. I've only been there a couple times. Every time I've gone, I liked it. Years ago, my band got to play in front of a bunch of... I've got it. Like, my friend wants to do it, so we're going to do it. I just hope it gets profitable. But it's gonna be fun though. I'm looking forward to it, learning how to do all that stuff. But anyway, we got to play in Nashville one time for Nakus. My band won the opportunity to go down and play in front of a bunch of Christian record companies, and it was really fun. We had a blast. It was really cool. So.
You played in Namek, huh?
Yeah, Nakus. Namek. Mr. Mike. Yeah, I know.
Some nerds might get that.
Yep. I know, Redneck Sailor. I have no love for country music. I know, but I do like Nashville, and
What?
I got to meet Billy Montana. I think was his name. He writes all of the songs for like a lot, like Garth Brooks and like older stuff, like Billy Ray Cyrus. Like he doesn't really do it much anymore, but he is like a super famous songwriter down there, and he did the company that I was taking photos of, he did what do you call those, like a seminar, like where he came in, they had their annual business meeting down there, and that's why I was down there, and he came in and did like a little like team building exercise with them. It was really cool, so it was really neat. Yeah. One time there was a waiter there when we were there, like when I was at the band thing, and he said, the waiter's like, yeah, he's like, this is the town where you don't tell anybody that you have a day job. Like everybody's a musician down there. They never mention that they all work at restaurants. Sometimes the worst place to go when you want to get famous is somewhere where everybody's trying to get famous. Because then everybody's just, already famous. Or there's too many good people around to get noticed. For a while, Nashville was the place to go, though, because everybody went to Los Angeles or California to get noticed, and now, And then for a while, it was Branson, Missouri. I don't know what happened to that. That was, like, huge. Maybe it got tornadoed. But Branson was huge, too, for country music, and now it's kind of moved back to Nashville again. Nashville's kind of actually opening up to all genres of music, so it's no longer just country music that's popular there. You said go to California now? Yeah, now that Nashville's the popular place to go back to California.
Taxes are less.
Yeah, Nashville's taxes are less. I think a lot of people are moving away from California. It seems like a lot of people are moving back to the Midwest. I think Wisconsin, is like one of the #1 growing states right now. People are just kind of tired of the craziness and the traffic and the not having any water and not being able to flush your toilet more than California, right? Yeah, you're not allowed to flush your toilet more than twice a day or whatever. Like they're getting tired of having your electricity shut off all the time, having your house burned down in a fire. It's like Los Santos. Grand Theft Auto. It is funny.
What they sow.
What'd you say?
Reaping what they sow.
Yeah, it's funny because Seth said we were watching Chips, and of course Chips is filmed in Los Angeles. He goes, that looks just like Los Santos, and I'm like, yeah, that's because it's all about California. Like Los Santos is supposed to be Los Angeles. He's like, oh, but it really, Grand Theft Auto 5 and even like Grand Theft Auto SA, the San Andreas, they both did a really good job capturing that California feel. I love those games. They really do feel like California. Yeah. California's too expensive to live. It's not even good in an RV or the next sailor because it'll cost you like $400 to fill it up. Feared Fox. That's one way to do it. You'll definitely get noticed. I don't know about if that'll be positive attention that you were looking for, but you'll definitely get some attention at least. I think I'm ready for a nap.
How's your head?
Still dizzy. Yep, that has not changed. So once again, for those of you that are doing the channel, if you're praying, folk, keep me in your prayers, because I have been having some serious vertigo over the last couple days. I'm kind of nailed it down now. It seems to be after I eat is when I get it, but once I eat, it just stays with me for the rest of the day. So I woke up this morning, felt great, felt like $1,000,000. I did a photo shoot, got all hot and sweaty because it was a pretty warm day out. Then drove to another shoot, did that. And by this time it was like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I ate lunch. As soon as I ate lunch, I started feeling dizzy, and I felt dizzy all day since then. So I don't know. There's something wrong with my digestion. I don't know what's going on, but it's messing me up. So anyway, I'm gonna have to see a doctor, but I don't know what's happening, but it's not good. I don't feel like nauseous or anything like that, but my head is just spinning. Like right now, I'm sitting here and I feel like everything's moving around me. Maybe it's sinus related, but I doubt it, because it's really weird that why would it happen after I eat? But every time I eat, it gets worse. So. Oh, that's funny, iRock. So she really liked it because it looked like California, right? It does. It really does. I've been out to LA a couple times. I don't really love LA. It could be blood sugar related. I mean, maybe because I've been fat so long, I've got diabetes. I don't know how that works. I haven't eaten sugar in like 3 months, but that could be a problem. Maybe I need to eat some sugar. Maybe I've cut out too much. But like I said, it just started. So yeah, I've been drinking a lot of water. Yeah, it could be.
Have you had enough salt?
I mean, I eat a lot of meat stuff. It's got salt in it, so.
Okay. You should try some potato chips.
That sounds like a terrible idea. I don't know. I mean, I guess I could try eating. Ryan, I think, has some snacks downstairs. I could try eating like one snack and see if it makes me feel better. If that's the case, then that's bad, because that means I eat some sugar cane. Thanks.
Or just take some salt and put it on a plate when you when you have a hard-boiled egg.
I'm having plenty of salt. I don't think it's the salt.
Okay.
I mean, all the meat and stuff I eat has salt in it. I had a hamburger today with salt. I didn't eat the bread, but maybe I need to get some sugar. So, yeah, that's probably what's going to have to happen.
If you drink a lot of water, you deplete your salt intake for your salt.
Well, that could be too. Stay away from all sugar. So you don't think I should eat until I get it? Okay, that's a good idea. Yep. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm feeling right, but I just started. It's really weird. Yep, and it sounds like a lot of people suffer from it too. I was reading that, Magnum. That's what I looked up too. Because I don't have any other symptoms. I don't feel dizzy. I don't have like heartburn. I'm not feeling, tired. I just, well, I'm tired now because it's late. But hey, I think we're doing pretty good. I'm about halfway done here. Yeah, that's what I was reading about. And I was like, man, maybe that's what I got. I don't know. I need to see a doctor, really. But, yeah, that's when I feel worse, is when I eat, so. No, not peeing more than usual, no. I pee probably every, 3 hours or so. I drink a lot, though. I drink, I had a couple of, probably a 16-ounce or 20-ounce cup of water during this broadcast. And I had a cup of water earlier today, and a cup of water with lunch. So maybe 60 ounces of water over the last 8 hours, 9 hours. But no, I mean, I go pee. I probably peed 3 hours ago. And it's looking fine. It's not weird colored or anything. Fear Fox. You need to go crazy. I don't think so. Yeah, and that's what somebody else was saying. I possibly need to see an eye doctor. It's just so weird. It started Sunday morning when I took that Mucinex. I'm almost wondering if maybe it's still in my system too. What night? It's Wednesday night though. I don't think it would be in my system that long. So yeah, I don't know. Somebody's going to introduce me to a doctor at church, so I'm hopefully going to be able to go to him and get some affordable advice, because my biggest issue is I just don't have insurance. So, but I am going to get new glasses this year. That's one of the things that's on my on my list of things to do. Yeah, but see what's weird, Tech Junkie, is it started the day that I took Mucinex, and then after that I stopped it. I only took one Mucinex, but I haven't had it since Sunday, so that's why I'm like, wow, it's still happening, which is not good. Like since that happened, I haven't felt better. But yeah, also drink water. I can't. I've drunk too much water. I'm not thirsty. Oh wow. Okay. All right. Well, I suppose I probably just need to chalk it up and go. Scary stuff, man. It's not fun. All right, so this is my last load. Micah, how's your harvest going?
Oh, I just been sitting in the house this whole time.
Are you done?
No.
No?
I haven't done anything. I'm kidding, though. So I'm on the soybeans now.
Okay, all right.
We got around 55,000 liters of barley.
55,000?
Yeah.
Sell it.
Oh, you want me to go sell it?
Oh yeah, let's make some money. We're not doing pigs. No pigs. Every hole. Well, I'll try that tonight. I'm going to go down and eat one dessert item and see if it makes me feel better. It can't make me feel worse, I don't think. So if it makes me feel better, then I know it's a sugar issue, and I'll definitely have to go see a doctor and get blood work done. Sucks. You broke the auto mod. Nope, you didn't. Oh my. Still works, yep. Interesting. Now I did, yep. That could be. I mean, well, I'm not, like I said, I don't drink a ton. I don't know. I mean, I've always drunk a decent amount of water, so. Hey, we'll see you, Gator. I don't drink like I'm not like crazy thirsty all the time, but like I'll go for a walk, and I come home and have a big glass of water. I usually finish most of it, because I've sweated it out. You know. I was sweaty today doing photo shoot. I got sweaty, and so it's like I came home and I'm trying to think at lunch. I probably had 2 glasses of ice water at lunch, and then during the stream I had another glass. So it's not like I'm like over watering. I don't. No, because like I mean, yeah, a little bit. I am a little bit out of breath, Tuck Chunky. And I definitely have been having allergy problems. No back pain. But I'm a little bit out of breath. But then I go for a walk and I'm fine. So it's not like, I don't feel like, I don't know. Like when I walk, I don't feel like I'm out of breath. So. Tap water. You said, eh. Yeah, and that would be part of that whole syndrome, right? With that other thing they're saying, like high blood pressure and stuff. It might be. That's why I need to see a doctor. Yeah.
No good deed goes unpunished.
That's right. Oh, there we go. There's the last load. Okay. That sounds like a deal. I don't, but I mean, yeah. Pop a couple aspirin. I don't know if I even have aspirin. I'll have to look. All right, let me put this out. Aspirin works as a blood thinner, right? That's the deal.
Yeah.
Control I. I mean, that could be it. So, well, whatever. I'll find it out soon. Needs to be taken care of. Oh, that could be too. Yeah, the Mucinex drained me of my minerals. No, I have been. I took yesterday and today. I started taking my vitamins again. I haven't really been very good about that, but I started taking all my man vitamins again from GNC, hoping that that'll kind of help the issue too. It hasn't yet, but hopefully it will. So. But it's definitely heavy things to think about, but I need to take care of it, so. Yeah, well, that's true too, Check Junkie, because it's been so hot, and I have been sweating a lot lately. So. All right, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you have enjoyed this emergency room issue of Estancia La Pacha as we now harvest our sugar beets. Been quite a chore here to do this, but Micah, you want to say goodnight?
I don't want to stop now.
I still need to go for a walk, so.
Oh, okay. Good night, guys.
All right. Have a good night, guys. We'll see you next time. We'll see you. Bye.